Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It is currently the 5th part of my Let's Play, and it is the 7th of March 2020 as I'm recording this. I apologise that I always need to put my keyboard down before I actually continue with the commentary, but, you know, I'm not keeping the thing on my lap, it's a bit of a distraction. Now, I have a few things that I want to talk about in this video, and I think the first thing that should be mentioned, obviously, is the fact that in the previous video I do acknowledge the fact that, or rather regarding the previous video, I do acknowledge the fact that I was kind of being an idiot. But, to be honest, it's not that bad, because it made logical sense for the left direction to actually lead to something more than a piece of heart, but it didn't. So, I was sure that I was missing something, but actually I wasn't missing anything, so that was kind of annoying. I'm actually going to lower the volume of the television, just one moment. Okay, there we go, because I just don't want to get bleed into my microphone, you see. I'm going to get my chats up, and then we will be making our way back to the Deku Palace. Of course, the reason why I'm currently here is so that I was able to save at this owl statue, because it is necessary to do that in this game, and I don't really want to do recordings longer than an hour for reasons that I've explained countless times. So, yeah. Well, I haven't necessarily gone into it deeply, but yeah, it's a Let's Play video, so I don't want it to be too long, even though it's live. Okay, getting the YouTube chat up, and now we'll be able to get the Twitch chat up, and I'll mention what I wanted to mention while we are making our way back to the Deku Palace. And hopefully I'll be able to work out what I'm supposed to do with the Deku Palace. I'm pretty sure that I do know what it is. I think there's there's some soft soil towards the start, or sort of at the entrance to the Deku Palace, and that's probably where I need to go. Okay. Now what I wanted to talk about was relating to how the streams look lately. One issue that I have with the streams is that they don't look as good as they should, and the reason why is because of auto-archiving on YouTube. Now, the story with that is that YouTube is kind of useless when it comes to the actual video bitrate and the quality that you get out of that bitrate. Twitch looks pretty good on a particular bitrate, but then YouTube looks like crap with that bitrate. But the problem is if I increase the bitrate for the benefit of... Oh, I ended up hitting him with the bubble, I didn't even intend to do that. But if I end up increasing the bitrate for the benefit of YouTube, Twitch gets unstable because it can't handle that sort of bitrate for a specific resolution. The stream becomes unstable, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. I thought that it was some kind of glitch, but it's not, because I looked into it more. Some viewer that I was talking to before suggested that it was a glitch. I'm going to have to get on this lily pad, because I'm not going to be able to make it. But yeah, some viewer that was on one of my previous videos, I think it was a Monster Hunter video, suggested that it was some kind of bug with Twitch, but actually, no, I saw no indication of that when I was researching online. So I'm pretty sure that I just have to bite the bullet and archive videos on Twitch so that I can download them and manually upload them on YouTube, because the archives are just not going to work for me on YouTube at this stage, because I can't, like for example, if you want to know the numbers, I'm usually streaming at 10k kilobits per second on YouTube these days, and of course Twitch can't handle that, that's just too much. And so, and even on YouTube it still doesn't look that great, like, it's ridiculous. So, but I know for a fact that it looks so much better on Twitch, so what I'm going to do is just not auto-archive on YouTube, and I'll instead upload them manually on YouTube. Now, the annoying thing with that is that it doesn't include the chat from the actual live stream, obviously, and as well as that, it doesn't include the views that you got from that live stream if I don't auto-archive it. So it's really frustrating, but to be honest, I think it's necessary because it just doesn't look good, unfortunately. But anyway, here we go, Southern Swamp, this is where we want to go. So the Deku Palace is just over there, as you can see. And I think that's soft soil, I think I can see it from here, or maybe I can't, I don't know. I think to get down there we can probably just drop, but I may as well take the flower, might get me somewhere faster. But yeah, I'm just going to see what's going on with it. Maybe I will continue auto-archiving. It just depends on how frustrating I find it to not have the chat viewable after the live stream. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. So the soft soil should be around here. If it's not, then I'm going to be a little bit confused. Okay, it must be just a little bit further in. I think I have a magic bean. If I don't, then that will be kind of sad, but pretty sure that I do. Okay, maybe it's here. Where is the frickin' soft soil? I swear to God. It's alright, I'll work it out somehow, guys. So it's not here. Hello. Yeah. Don't worry, I will be sure not to go in either of these two directions. No, because I think that our actual task right now is not to do that. I probably should have double checked first to make sure that I knew where I was going by checking online before recording, but no, I decided not to do that, of course. It was probably not the best decision to make, but I'm going to go in this direction anyway because I think that's probably where I need to go. Okay, now, I don't even remember what's in this direction, to be honest. I'm going to be quite candid when saying that. Here we go, here's the soft soil. So I'd completely forgotten about this part of the area. I know that in the other direction you've got the butler, the guy who is basically the Dunpei equivalent for Majora's Mask. And you do the minigame with him, you sort of chase him around and you get something. I can't even remember what you get, actually. But because I am aiming to do 100% of this game, I may as well do his minigame once I've taken care of the Deku Palace. That will give me some more time to, I guess, pad out the video should I complete this really quickly, because I don't intend to start the Woodfall Temple in this video. I'm going to try and do the entirety of the Woodfall Temple in one video, or maybe not. I don't know how that's even going to work, to be honest with you. That's actually going to be really hard. So, I'll have to think about how I'm going to approach that. Because, of course, I do want to keep the videos limited to about an hour, but I'm not going to be able to complete a whole dungeon in an hour and also get all the stray fairies. It's just not going to work, so maybe I would have to do longer recordings at that point. I'd rather not, but yeah. Alternatively, I could manually leave the dungeon, save at the owl statue, and then go back into the dungeon, which again would be pretty annoying, but I just have to make a decision on this. I don't know what I would prefer to do. But, yeah. So because I'm currently streaming at 6K, it's not going to look as good on YouTube, I realise this, but at least the Twitch stream is going to be a little bit smoother. Oh dear, what can you do? Anyway, let's go and equip the Deku Mask again. And also, for those who are not aware, I did actually complete my Ocarina of Time livestream playthrough video. Series, to continue the sentence. Alright, here we go. Now we can go through the higher area of the Deku Palace, which has just now appeared before us. I just couldn't remember how to get here. It's weird that my mind completely removed that from my memory, which is a weird way to phrase that sentence, but ignore me. How am I supposed to kill you? I probably need to drop Deku Seeds on him, but to be honest, I think I can make it if I go over here just past him. Oh, Jesus, that didn't end so well, did it? So what we probably need to do is shoot bubbles at the guy. I was thinking maybe we could drop Deku Nuts on top of him, but actually it seems that if we go anywhere close to him, it's going to be kind of dangerous. Oh God, should I just get caught intentionally? I think so. Let's get caught intentionally. It'll just be faster. Are you blind or what? My God. I love how when you want to get captured, it's harder to get captured. Seriously. Okay, so let's head over here again. Of course, if you do fail going in this direction, it's a little bit more time consuming. But, anyway. Okay, so it's 5 hops. I'm like about to count them and they've already got numbers on the screen for me. Jesus Christ. Anyway. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much better it actually looks on Twitch. I'm sure it looks so much better because I'm always being told that it looks a lot better on Twitch, so I'm sure that whatever the archived video on Twitch is going to be much nicer looking. And I feel like, to be honest, I wouldn't have so many problems with uploading, or rather just auto-archiving regular live streams, but something about a Let's Play, I feel that it's so silly to compromise on the actual quality of the video graphics, or just compromise on the video quality in general, visually, to have the convenience of auto archiving on YouTube. Like, it's supposed to be a Let's Play that just happens to be live, so, yeah. I'd like to take it a little bit more seriously in terms of how it looks. Alright, no, don't take the mask off, please. Put the mask back on, and we'll shoot a bubble at this guy. That should get him. There we go. It sort of disappears, but it is still effectively a projectile that's going to be hitting the guy. Now, we did have the ability to get to the other side, I think, but it's better to just take this. Or rather, we did still have the distance to get to the other side, but it's better to take this flower because you'll have more control over when you're going to drop on this flower here. Oh, I should pop out and then... Hold on. Try to... Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Dearie me, that was a little bit dangerous. Should be well positioned. Yes. Okay. And I guess we'll go to this flower first. We might be able to make it to the one over there, but again, actually we can. Let's just do it. Save ourselves the time. I think that's all we needed to do, guys. If not, then we're close, I think. Okay, I think we do need to continue across here, that's right. It's okay. You can't reach me, my friend. I'm guessing the larger the bubble is when you blow it, the more distance it's going to travel, because it basically decreases in size as it travels forward, so the bigger it is, the more you should be able to travel with it. That's my theory. It's not exactly the most well thought out or, what's the word that I'm looking for? Profound theory, but you know. Shit, what are you doing? Must have hit a weird button. There we go. Dive in the flower. And get yourself moving. That is a stationary flower. Now, are there any dangers nearby? I think that's going to go up, actually, so I need to wait in this flower until it comes back. I'm going to pour myself some water in a moment. I'm actually going to go back in the flower. Well, I was thinking of actually pouring myself some water now, but yeah, I'd better not risk it. Let's just get on the platform while it's here. Now, of course, you do need to, if you're moving forward, you let go of the flowers that are propelling you forward a little bit earlier so that you don't end up overshooting your drop. So, it's important to do that. But I think most people are pretty comfortable with that. When they do play the game, it's not too difficult. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all we needed to do. Famous last words, are we? No, that's what we wanted to do. Well, of course that's what we wanted to do, but we didn't need to do anything more, is what I was trying to say. They keep saying that I couldn't. Yes, we've gone over this, shut up. What do you want me to do for you, exactly? So now that I'm here with him, maybe, I don't know, we can blow a bubble? I've got no idea. I think we need to pull out the ocarina. Or not. I remember pulling out the ocarina with this guy. Speak. Oh, okay. So he doesn't want to talk to Deku Scrubs, but if we talk to him as a human... Oh, you. How did you get here? If they see you, they'll capture you. What? My brothers asked for your help? Ugh, I'm terribly sorry. Just trying to cut my rope. We'll talk after that. So I think we need to do a jump attack off one of these. That's my memory of it anyway. So if we pull out our sword... how do we do that again? We want to do that. Come on, what do you want? Maybe we need to go from here. No good after all. Wait, you don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise, like a loud instrument with sound that carries a long way? If you have one, show it to me. So now I think we need to equip the Deku mask and pull out these pipes. Oh, you have them, you do. He has absolutely no questions as to why we've just changed forms from a human to a Deku, but anyway. Just like the princess Deku pipes, those will work great. By the way, who are you? Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that's not important now. Just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. I don't think you're going to be doing the saving, my friend. Yes, I do understand your plight. Link nods. So then that means you will go in my place and save the princess? Sure, why not? Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. It's pretty convenient that I happen to be a bit of an instrumentationist, which is not a word. But anyway, a musician is another word we can use. Hi, Ethan. And hello, Altoma. Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly. Now, in case you didn't know, monkeys don't sound like this. If you thought they did sound like this, I'm sorry, but in case you didn't know that, you now know. Between you and me, I've taught you something, so there you go. There we go. So Altama is sending messages in a different language and retracting them, like I know what he's saying. Like, bloody hell. I think it's Spanish, but anyway. Yes, what a lovely song. Everyone is so captivated by it, and then they'll probably throw me out of the Deku Palace. I think so. I remember this, actually. You learned the Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows, it proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence. What I love here is that he just keeps playing the pipes and he... I love that scene, it's so good. You'd better take the shortcut to the Deku people. Oh, sorry, you'd better take the shortcut the Deku people used to get to the Water Temple. The Woodfall Temple. I can't fucking read today. But you must hurry. If you don't, I will be punished by the Deku King. Yeah, rightio. So I'm guessing we got thrown out again, yes. Now, of course, what we will do now, because we do have a lot of time left in this video, hopefully we can go and do that butler minigame that I was talking about, the Deku butler minigame. Oh god. For a second I thought I wasn't going to make it, seriously. If we can't do the minigame, I guess we'll have to go and start the temple, because we're only 17 minutes in or so. More like 18, but yeah, that's unacceptable. Okay, we should be able to shoot a bubble at this guy. We'll try doing it from here. If it doesn't work, then we'll go to the other one. Yeah, okay. He's going to start attacking me, but that's alright. Or maybe he doesn't. Oh my god, he's going to start attacking me. Please stop. Is he dead? No. Try again. What am I supposed to do with you? What do you want? Maybe this isn't where the butler is. I thought it was, though. How am I supposed to... What does Tattle have to say about this? Don't tell me you don't know about the big Octo. If you don't want to be sucked in, keep your distance. He's not a regular Octorok, he's a big Octo, so that means he's not going to be shooting anything at me. Maybe we want to get sucked in and he shits us out in the cave, maybe. I don't know. Is the stream flipping the screen? No. I don't know what you're describing, Ethan, but that doesn't seem to be happening. But anyway. Let's try getting... Or we could try doing something as human Link. Oh god, I'm too heavy. Okay. No, come back, please. Lily pad. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Makes sense, but again, wasn't expecting it. We'll try getting sucked up by the big Octo. Actually, am I going in the right direction? No, I'm not. I'm being a complete fucking idiot. But anyway. I have to go on the camera cruise to get in there? I think the camera cruise is further out here though, isn't it, Ethan? Because the camera cruise goes in a circle over that way. Whereas in that direction, there is no boat here. So, like, I think I'm getting confused with the big octo who's in the area a bit further in that direction. Me pointing like that does not help at all, but, you know. I don't think this is the camera cruise scenario. Okay. Let's try getting sucked in by the octo. I'm thinking he might shit me out in the cave. If he doesn't, then fair enough. It seems like a little bit of a long shot, but yeah, okay, suck it. Okay, never mind. At least I tried. So what we probably need to do is have some sort of ranged ability with the Deku scrub that isn't even the bubble. You'd think the fucking bubble would do it. But no, this big octo does not give a damn about the bubble. What I'm thinking is probably when we clear the Woodfall Temple, this water will no longer be poisoned and this guy will no longer be here. And at that point, we will be able to do the mini game with the butler guy. Now, problem number one. We are only 21 minutes into this video. Problem number two. When I start the Woodfall Temple, I'm not going to have any resources to refer to check where the stray fairies are located. But do I need them? I don't know. Because if I have the Great Fairies Mask, which is supposedly going to attract these stray fairies to me, I say supposedly because my memory of how effective that is kind of vague. But maybe it won't be necessary to have a reference, because if I just aim to enter every single location in the dungeon with the Great Fairies Mask on, maybe I won't need to look online to check where they are. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Ethan. I was thinking of doing it in this video to pad it out so that I didn't have to start the temple in this video, but it's looking like I'm going to have to do that, so oh well. I can't even remember the mask from the butler, to be honest with you. My memory of this game is so vague. I'm telling you, I haven't played it in 7 years, and I thought that I would have retained more information, because I have played it a lot of times. The only reason why I didn't play it for 7 years is because I'd played it so much before. But, yeah, I really have forgotten a lot about it. I do remember some things, but, again, I've forgotten more than I was expecting. Oh, the pig mask. Oh, I do remember that's actually necessary. If it's not for the cafe quest, then it could be for another quest for a mask. I vaguely remember the pig mask being used to sniff things for a particular quest. I think remember having to sniff someone's fucking shorts. I don't know. It was gross, whatever it was. And it's just generally gross watching Link in a pig's mask sniffing things. So, yeah. Can you just line up with my flower? Get over here. Thank you. Drop on this flower. Do we have any Deku sticks? Maybe we can do something with... yes, we do have Deku sticks. Let's just do this for now. This is probably totally not what I want to do. But let's just give it a try anyway. We're going to take off the mask, and we're going to burn the web on this door. And we'll see what happens, because I have no recollection of what's supposed to happen, actually. So, no, god damn it! That, ladies and gentlemen, is called the camera being fucking annoying. Climb it. I'm glad that he doesn't get flinched out of climbing by the water, poisoning him, but, anyway. So we've gone and burned that, we'll see what happens when we go in. Actually, we should have read the sign. But anyway, Swamp Spider House. Oh, I see. Now, I don't have much of a recollection of the spider quest in this game. I mean, that guy has the Mask of Truth on. Ah, help me, I am not a monster. The spider's curse, it made me this way. I beg of you, in here, find them all, the gold ones, the cursed spiders, defeat them quickly. And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please, this is awful. Okay. Well, whatever you say. Sorry for the background noise. We're gonna see what's going on here. I don't actually remember any of this, but this may be something to do other than taking on the temple in this video, so maybe this is what I want to do. I guess we need to kill all the gold skulltulas in the area. You got a gold skulltula spirit. This is your first one. Okay. Now, my TV volume's kind of low, so I can't hear them at the moment. The reason why I turned into a Deku is because there's a flower at the top of that. But I'm not sure how to get to that. You hate these things? Well, let's hopefully not have too many issues. Is that a fucking soft soil on the wall? I don't understand. Hopefully we don't have to spin this room around. That would be really terrible and confusing. Is it one skulltula per room? I don't know. This is going to get confusing pretty quickly if I don't keep track of where I'm going, because I don't think I have a map here, do I? No. Okay, what do you have to say? Please feel free to take our fresh spring water home with you. Swamp Tourist Center, okay. Well, that's just lovely. So we've got another skulltula here. Kill you. They're just hard, okay. So... I could not hear that one, and I was walking right past it before, so that does not bode well for the rest of this frickin' temple, whatever you want to call this. Challenge area. They don't really tell me how many I'm supposed to get, which doesn't really help. But, yeah, multiple per room, okay. So, more than 2, generally? Because I'm only finding 2 at the moment. Oh, there's one hiding in the pot. Bastard thing. It would make a lot more sense if I knew that, let's say for example, in every single room there's 3. That would help me a lot, because then I wouldn't be unsure as to whether or not I was missing one. So, yeah. Okay. Again, my TV's kind of low, and I'm not going to raise the volume on it. Should I just stop in this room and then come back another time when I've got maybe a resource to refer to? Because I don't really want to subject myself to pain. Still hear one? Shit. Yeah, you've got the audio for the game recording is pretty loud. Thought I saw something. Okay. I'll come back here when I know... Oh, I think I saw one up there. Yeah, I can see it crawling around up there. I can't get to it yet. I'm probably going to get lost in this area. Should I just come back later? Look, I'm 28 minutes in. Probably can't really start the dungeon yet. Yeah. How am I supposed to get to these things? Maybe I shouldn't be coming here yet, because I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. I don't have anything that's going to be able to pull a token to me from far away. Right. So maybe I need to wait until I have something like that. Maybe there is a way to get it if I kill him. Didn't I take a fucking picture? Oh, right, it says 0 because I have no pictures to take. Because I've already filled it with one, right. Yeah, I don't have the hook shot at the moment, so... I guess... we'll have to come back later. That's fine. We are going to be doing 100% of this game, so we certainly will be returning. It's just, yeah, not right now. Let's go ahead to the Woodfall Temple. And make a start. Maybe we'll have the video be a bit longer. I don't know. Sorry guy, I've only got 3 Skulltula tokens. What's with the dog? Hello. You really want me to fucking help you? When you're gonna let this dog physically assault me? Yeah, fuck you too. Okay. Woodfall Temple. Southern Swamp. I don't think we can get anywhere from this position, so I think we have to backtrack to the Deku Palace. Oh, no, at this stage I'm just going to kill myself. Well, that's alright. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Now, Deku Palace, where might that be? I'm lost. Maybe I'm not lost, maybe I'm just stupid. Here it is, it's in this direction. I do love the Deku Palace music, of course. I need not repeat that, because I mentioned it maybe 20 times in the previous video, but I'm always looking for excuses to come back here, don't worry. This music is just, you know. You don't get music like this in games anymore. Dive in the flower. Oh. So, once again we do have to wait for these stupid things to line up with us. Got a heart for that one, that worked out rather well. You can leave me alone, sir. I can see what you're trying to do. Can I make it to that one? I think I just fucked up, guys. I shouldn't have done that. That was way too greedy on my part. Should not have done that. Now I have to waste my time and go all the way back. You know, at this rate, you almost fucking killed yourself. Can't believe I did that. Well, now I know not to overestimate the abilities of the flower. But yeah, at this rate, I'm going to get not a whole lot done and probably be able to comfortably finish the video. So this will be a good test video for my plan with the Twitch archive and all of that, so we'll probably do that. Just see what's going on, and yeah, again, the really frustrating thing is that there will be no archive of the chat. That's probably the thing that bothers me the most, but yeah. And the reason why I wouldn't put it on the actual stream itself visually is because the whole idea of my stream is to not have much clutter. I don't want there to be clutter. And it's definitely a distraction from the game to have a moving chat. Well, moving or not, it's distracting, so yeah, I really don't like that. These guys don't want to come after me, so I'm gonna have to risk being harmed. Alright, get over here. Time to meet your end. Both of you, I think. No, just one. Try that again. Don't be shy, my friend. Shit. But yeah, I've done quite well to pad out this video without actually intending on doing that. Okay. Imagine if this were a regular Let's Play and I was trying to do this like in 20-minute videos. I would just have got nothing done in that 20-minute segment. Anyway. Now we need to go up to there. And of course in the previous video we did learn the Song of Soaring, which does allow us to warp from Owlstone to Owlstone. You guys want to see a fucking trick? Same shit. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, one day I will use my fucking brain and actually use the songs that I've learned to some level of effect. Again, I seem to do a good job of panning out the video. So, never mind. We're 34 minutes in, let's continue into the temple, shall we? We'll go and break these pots. Oh, we got a fairy. Now we can actually put the fairy in the bottle because we don't have water in it. Get over here. Don't be shy now. You need to rotate back to here. Thank you. That is a fairy. Caught a fairy in a bottle? Yes, I did. Now we'll equip, I guess, Deku sticks. Why not? So I think we need to stand here as the Deku and play the Deku pipes. Now, I don't remember the song, so I will have to check it again. We've got a green song here to indicate that that is for our current dungeon. It is up, left, okay. There we go. Generally, I'll remember part of the song based on the words of the directions, and then the last part I'll remember visually. Because when you split it up in that way, it's easy to just remember the whole song. But anyway, when we play the song, out from the poison swamp rises this little island of sorts. And it is little, realistically. Okay, so we get into the flower, and of course we head over to the other side, and it doesn't really look like we're going to make it, but I think we will. We sort of just make it. There we go. Yeah, right on the edge. Alright, let's head inside. See what we can do in this video. Woodfall Temple. Temple number 1 of the game, and look what we've got right in front of us. We do indeed have a stray fairy. Now I'm going to see the degree to which the Great Fairy's mask is actually going to pull this stray fairy to us. Uh-huh. Look at that. You found a stray fairy. This is your first one. Yes, indeed. So I think, okay, that's fine. You do that. Now, I believe the current sparkling of the Great Fairy's mask indicates that there is a stray fairy in this room still. So, at least I'm pretty sure that that's what that means. Because I think the description of the mask states that, well, I don't even know if there's a description of the mask, but when we were given the mask to us by the Great Fairy, that's a weird way to phrase that sentence, she said that when it sparkles like this, it means there's a great, or not a great fairy nearby, there is a stray fairy nearby. So yeah, I like Woodfall as well. And the boss is pretty crazy as well. Or Dolwa, I think her name is. Do we want to attack this beehive? No, let's not. Let's be smarter than that. Don't think we can reach the Skulltulas from here. What is our progression point? Because this is not looking too hopeful. How do we can... Where's the other flower? Do we want to go to that flower over there? Maybe we do. Yeah, there's a chest over there, so we'll go to that flower first. Again, I'd rather not have to return to the dungeon where I left off manually when I'm recording the next video, but I think it's just going to be necessary for this Let's Play. But anyway, oh, there's a stray fairy. So, that is stray fairy number 2. I can't remember how many stray fairies there are in every dungeon. I think it's something like 20, 30? Okay, so this is the great thing about the fairy's mask. I might be able to do this stray fairy quest without a guide, because if I have the Great Fairy's mask, I'm going to be able to go into each individual room and be shown whether or not there is a stray fairy in there. And if I can't, for whatever reason, find it, then I can use a walkthrough. That's not a problem. But even then, that's probably not going to be necessary. So there is a flower. Now that I'm on this side, I do have a vantage point that shows me my point of progression. And we will head over this way. So from here, we should be able to shoot bubbles at the Skulltulas. The bigger the bubble, the longer it travels, or the further it travels. I think. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, so what we want to do then, I think, is aim to fly in between them. And that worked out. Hello. Oh, you fucking prick. There we go. Show me your back. It's very nice of you, thank you. Get some hearts. And I also need some magic. Starting to run out. I don't want rupees, I've got max. I'm at 99. So stop this thing. I don't need your rupees. Ugh, that stench. This place stinks just like that poison swamp. Okay, so we've got this guy here. We'll kill him for his Deku stick, I guess. Just die, fucking... You fucking. Alright. We do have a stray fairy in this room. I guess there's probably one in every single room. Any stray fairy that's just wandering around is probably going to be brought to my mask. Ah, I think that's a stray fairy over there. Inside that bubble, maybe. Looks like it's inside a bubble or something. Okay. Why are you alive again? Get out of here. So that looks like a door with a lock on it, yes. I can see that there are some man-eating lily pads here. Maybe that's literally what they are, man-eating, but they won't eat a Deku. Maybe that's how it works. But I don't really have any means to light that torch right now, so... Ooh, what do I get in this dungeon? Is it a bow or something? So that I can shoot... We probably want to hit that switch, that probably lights the torch on fire. And so to do that... How do we get over there? I guess we have to go down a level. And first go through that door down there. That must be what we need to do. Okay, well... I'm going to take my own hint that I gave to myself, which is that these things are man-eating rather than Deku-eating. Oh, there you go, there's a stray fairy, what the fuck? Inside a Deku bar, but that just shows you that we need to be completely thorough when it comes to searching for stray fairies in this dungeon. And we still have one in this room. God damn it. Okay. Now you shouldn't eat me, right? Thank you. He's not interested in eating Dekus, and neither is he. Alright. Ooh, I was about to go for those pots over there, and then I realised I wasn't going to make it. Smart, Doomlink, smart. So I should be able to make it over there. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can check for stray fairies. There you go. Now, of course, every single dungeon will slowly make it harder and harder to get all the stray fairies. For Woodfall, I'd like to think I'll be able to do this without any reference. Still, stray fairies in this room. Hello, I don't know how to say your name. Jogatina TV? Yogatina TV? I killed myself to try and read your name. I hope you feel good about yourself. But anyway. Let's go and open this pot. And yeah, our only point of continuation right now is this door right here, so let's go through. I'll keep in mind that that room still has a stray fairy in it. What about here? There is a stray fairy here as well. Of course, we need to go back to Deku form so that we can... must be a bow that we get in this dungeon. Look at that. And it looks like we have the item chest just over there. I had actually forgotten until I saw that chest right at that moment that the chest that you get the item in is different to the other chests. Because of course in Ocarina of Time, it just looks like a normal chest. We are now at dawn of the second day. We do still have plenty of time, obviously. I have to say I have wasted a lot of time, but we won't talk about that. I should be able to make it when I go over there. See what we can do. It would be really strange to get an actual... Well, maybe this is just what all the significant chests look like in this dungeon. I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe it's not the item chest. Huh. Okay, well, I won't question it. I mean, I'd like to question it, but I won't. Okay. Actually, no, I do need that flower to get over here. Now, we do have the key so that we can go in the other direction, but we're not done with this place yet. One question I do have to ask is, where the hell is that stray fairy? Maybe it's higher up. That's always frustrating, when you need to backtrack to rooms to get stray fairies. Well, that's alright. I'll be constantly putting on that mask. Damn it! No, this needs to stop. I'm gonna die, I think. Yeah. Now, the reason why that happened was because I reorientated my camera, and then the camera was like, nah. So that was kind of frustrating. Flower. Gonna need a drink in a moment. And by a moment, I mean now. But yeah, I'll try to find a good point to stop in this dungeon. And, yeah, if we can complete a dungeon in 2 recordings, that would be ideal. I don't want to do more than 2. Oh god, this probably isn't the mini-boss room. I don't know if I'm actually able to... Oh, I see what we have to do. We have to go in the flower and wait for them to go on top of us. Makes sense. Oh. Did that a bit prematurely. Get over here. There we go. And now for your friend. Get over here, man. Don't be shy. Ow. Get in the flower. Get in the flower. Come on. No, you need to get over here. See me right here? Yeah. Excellent. So you don't actually need to go all the way into the flower to be effective in hitting these guys, which is pretty cool. Is that everything? Yes. Was that really a mini-boss room? Maybe it was. That would be a pretty pathetic mini-boss. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be a dungeon map or a compass, but we could also get the bow as well. I mean, I'm not discounting that. I'm just saying it would be very bizarre. This could, again, still be the compass or the dungeon map. Dungeon map. Usually the map is what you get first between the map and the compass. Okay. Might as well. Oh, yes. The obligatory... no. I was going to say the obligatory Great Fairies mask check. But, yeah, nothing. So in terms of this area, we do actually have some stray fairies in here, or at least one. And I have a feeling that it's not on this level. It's higher up. Somewhere up there. So we will have to return to this room later. Hop onto here. I do like how the doors are very clearly marked on the map, on the bottom right-hand corner. Those big white squares. I mean, they're not stylistically pleasant to look at, aesthetically pleasing, but they are effective for sure. They do have a purpose, and their purpose is to be visible and non-confusing. So, yeah. Now that we do have a key, we will head to this door over here. Again, me trying to orient my camera, only to basically have the game say, nah, fuck you. You are not going to be able to go in the direction you want to go. Because this is a Nintendo 64. Still a damn sight better than Ocarina of Time in that regard, but still can be a bit of a problem at times. I do actually remember this room quite well. Now, stray fairy check. I think I see one down there. Huh, how am I supposed to get you? Now that I think about it, there was a bubble in this room, I think, that had a stray fairy in it. Wasn't there? Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Just trying to keep these things in mind, you know. Okay, so we'll just keep in mind that there is a stray fairy in this room, and I know where it is. We just have to try and get to it somehow. This looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there. Press A to grab it and use the stick to move it. It doesn't look pretty light to me, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything. We'll just push it this way first. And we'll see what we can do over here. I think I see what we need to do. Oh, I see. We must be able to lower the water level here. Because I can see some stairs going down. Which would indicate that that is how we're going to get to that stray fairy. And I can't yet confirm if that's the only stray fairy in this room. Not until I have actually acquired that stray fairy and used my mask will I be able to confirm. But, oh, can you fuck off, you stupid thing. I hate you so much, I really do. You've got some balls, you really do. Okay, let's put on the mask. Bubble. Damn it. Here we go. First person. More immersive, you know. Hey, there's a stray fairy. See? You just get them from random stuff. Random enemies, you know. I don't know if the Deku can actually push that block, but just in case we're going to switch to regular Link. What I love is the speed at which you can do that. You don't have to fuck around. You can just Put the mask straight on and take it straight off, which is good. How many torches do we have here? We've got the one that's lit. We've got just the one over here, is it? I guess if we light that, we'll be able to get through the bar. We'll get through the bars. Unless there are more up here. Let's just do a check in this direction. Of course, it's not really beneficial to wear the mask now. Because, oh, I see. There's a torch up here as well. So I'm guessing that with all the torches lit, that is raised. But as well as that, we do need to burn that web. Okay. So we're a bit over 50 minutes in at the moment. I'm going to try and not go more than... Stop it. I'm going to try and not go for longer than an hour and 10. See what we can do. Put on some Deku sticks. And we'll see what we can do. I'm going to position myself before, or rather, orientate my camera before moving. Oh, the bunny mask. Now, that can actually be counterproductive because we might accidentally fall. Did I light it? Yeah, there we go. And that causes that to go up. But I'm not done yet. Bunny hood. Maybe the bunny hood's... well, it couldn't be required, could it? Okay. Now, I don't really need the bunny hood for this part. Good one, Link. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try that again. I'm getting moths attracted to my flame. And they're actually attacking me. You'd think they'd be A-okay once they had found their flame. You'd think they'd relax a little bit. No, actually, that's not what's happening. Try that again. There we go. How Link can climb on at that angle, I've got no fucking idea, but he can. He's just that athletic, you know. Okay. Now let's put away... oh, I was about to say let's put away our stick before it burns out. Didn't really work out that way. Alright. Now we've got another flame there. But first I'm going to check for stray fairies. If you don't mind. What have we got in here? Hearts and rupees. Now do we continue down that path there? There. Or do we go through here? Path of least resistance is maybe over here? I don't know. I don't want to have to backtrack too far, so maybe... okay, let's go through the door down here first. Good job, Link. Bunny hood. Ah, is this a mini-boss room? Probably not. This is probably the compass room, is it? Put on the mask. Oh, God. I really need to get in the habit of saying the Deku mask, because, you know, saying the mask and then not specifying what mask is probably a little bit confusing, because it is a bit of a mask game. It's Majora's Mask, and I have multiple masks. So it would be good to be a little bit clearer. Get over here. Damn you. Yeah, you can die. Thanks for dying. And that is all for this room, and I'm guessing again this will be a compass. This time we will open the chest as regular Link so that he doesn't have to fucking climb into the chest because he's so damn small, but I don't think it's slower to do that. And what do we got? Compass. Okay. Now we can see where we have and haven't gone. We can see all the rooms and we'll have a better idea of where we've been. So, no stray fairies in here, let's continue on. And we will of course head up through here. Oh, what's that on the wall? That is a Skulltula. Doom Link. Nothing too exciting, actually. So, doing alright for time. Hope that my ideal, or my hope rather, is that we will get the bow and then I'll be able to finish at that point. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going up to a higher level, and I think I know where this is going to lead. This is going to lead us back into that room we were in before, but at the upper part. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. Well, Jesus. Oh yeah. Hello. I'm probably going to need to do a few spin attacks, because I'm guessing they're going to latch onto me. I can't really remember these enemies so well, but we're going to try and not let them hurt us. We need a flame for this for sure. I don't know if they are lit up by the flame or they're repelled by it. They don't seem to be. Oh, I've gone and broken the stick now. I think we need to light these torches, do we? Yes, we do. I don't know how many torches there are. It's a little bit dark in this room. But I can see one here. Is there one on this side? Let's just run in a circle and find all the torches we can. There's one here. If necessary, we will put on the bunny hood. Okay, it's not necessary, which is good. Now let's get out of this room. Actually, let's check. Oh, there's a great fairy. Or not a great fairy, a stray fairy. I keep saying great fairy, it's really annoying. I don't know if we need to kill all the guys in this room to get the stray fairy or what, but there is one in this room and I don't know where it is, and it's annoying. I am... Oh, thanks for subscribing, by the way, Thrasher. In terms of which game I prefer, Majora's Mask beats out Ocarina of Time to a degree that it's almost pathetic. Ocarina of Time isn't even in the same universe as this game, as far as I'm concerned. Like, universe of how good a game can be. Okay, so if we do kill all the enemies in the room, we get a chest which will have a great fairy. Not a great fairy, a fucking stray fairy. I don't know why I keep saying great fairy. I'm just not used to saying stray fairy in general. I'll get into the habit of it, don't worry. There we go. Now we'll check again. And that's all the stray fairies for this room. See, if it weren't for that mask, I would not have thought to kill all the enemies in this room to get a stray fairy. So that mask is actually quite helpful. But yeah. I think we are not returning to that main room like I thought we were, but whatever. Still got a little bit of time. Not as much as I would like to think, but... or not as much as I would like generally, but... do still have some time. I'm just going to try to get to the other side for now. That's dodgy, but I think we'll be alright. You stay away. Oof, that was really, really close to... No, what the fuck? You don't... Okay, so fortunately we haven't really... Actually, let's check for Great Fairy, shall we? Oh, there isn't one in this room. See, that's what I like to see. When I see that, I know that I don't have to try and look through every blade of grass to find random stray fairies, because I know there isn't one in this room. Really helpful. Alright, let's try that again. What happened was, it was like an optical illusion of the camera. Uh-oh. You can make it, Link. Good job. Alright. Now, it's a little bit dangerous to try and kill these things, but... yeah. Oh no, the fucking analog stick is confusing. Okay. Let's go. Oh, it's going in that direction. Holy shit, I thought it was going from side to side. Looks like we'll still make it. Good. Now, where are we going from here? Over there. Get in the flower. And... once it looks like it's going to move in the other direction, we will... actually, we've got enough distance here. And that should be it for this room. I want to kill you because you're... oh, shit, I've pressed the wrong thing. Well, let's kill you with a sword then. He's probably going to... oh, no. I was going to say that he was probably going to electrocute me, but he did not. There you go. Aha. So here are the switches. I think there's more than one. There's the stray fairy. Let's go grab you. Thank you. Now what's over there? There is a switch with that on it. Huh. And by that I mean, well, not on it, but there is a torch next to it, which is a little concerning. I don't quite know what we're supposed to do here. Let's press this, see what happens. Oh, it gives us a shortcut, I see. On both sides? Well, thank you. On both sides of the same freaking thing as well. Okay, well, maybe that's a good time to finish, because we've just been given a shortcut. And, yeah. Maybe they do that because they know you can't just save whenever you want. So they give you shortcuts to main rooms close to the entrance of the dungeon. Okay, Tattle, what do you have to say? Look, from up here, we have a better view of that shrine below. Yes, we do have a better view, but unfortunately we don't have a bow yet to actually shoot that thing, so we'll have to wait. And I think we are going to finish up here because, again, I don't really want this to drag on for too long. So, pretty much what we're going to be doing in the next video, and I will check to see, there is still a stray fairy here, apparently. Where might you be? Because I think I have access to everything now. So at this higher level, there must be another stray fairy. Unless we get it when we light that torch. That wouldn't be the only result of lighting that torch, but that might be something that happens. Okay, well now that we've unlocked that shortcut, we will indeed get the hell out of here. And I will refresh myself before recording the next part as to what we should be doing now. Let's go flying over here. Just helps us to get over to this side. Go and climb up here. Get that rupee, and I think we just need to take a flower or two in this direction, or not. How the fuck do we get back? Maybe we need to fall down to the bottom. That must be what we need to do. And then we do what? Is there a ladder? Ladder. Ladder? There we go. That's what we want to do. So what I'm going to do when I do start in part 6 is I will return to you guys at that spot in that room. And that's probably what I'll do from now on when I finish in the middle of a dungeon. Rather than take the journey back on camera, I'll instead stop there and I'll return at that spot in the next video. So I guess this time around I decided to take you on the journey that I have to take. But yeah, next time I won't do that. We'll go and save at the... Maybe you can play the Song of Soaring to go back. I didn't even think about that. Maybe that's possible. Anyway, save progress and quit playing. That's the way the save system works, unfortunately. But yeah. I do thank you all for watching. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. You literally came in as I was finishing, Caitlin. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Again, what I'm going to try and do is manually upload the archived video from Twitch. That should have better quality than whatever gets auto-archived here on YouTube. Whether it be at 6K bitrate or 10K, as far as I'm aware. And, yeah, we're going to see how that turns out. I'd like to get it done soon. I don't know how long it will take for Twitch to be able to archive that video in its best possible quality, but we will see. You really like the mask mechanics, but in other side, going back to the first day makes the game a bit boring and do it again. Well, you don't really have to do it all over again. That's not really how the game works. I don't know if you've really played much of Majora's Mask, because, to be honest, that's not a legitimate complaint. But, fair enough. Because you're not doing it all again. There are not... I can't really think of anything that you have to redo by going back to the first day. All you're doing is resetting the clock in-game, but you're not actually having to repeat stuff, because if you're playing the game properly, you're going from section to section throughout the game. Like, each dungeon that you're aiming to go to has a different set of tasks that you need to complete. And then outside of that, you've got these different... side quests that involve masks and all that mask collecting business. So, and that's usually dictated by the time of day, and you have control over what the day is going to be, and you go there when the event is occurring. There's nothing that you have to redo. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in part 6 for Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It is once again the 7th of March 2020 as I'm recording this, and I'll see you when we hopefully complete the rest of the Woodfall Temple. I should be able to do that because I did had the issue where I was, well, it's not really an issue, it was a necessity, but I was doing a few things in this video before actually getting to the Woodfall Temple. I spent like the first 35 minutes doing something else. But if I start immediately in the Woodfall Temple in the next video, we should be able to get it completed within an hour. So anyway, I do thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.